Hi everyone, welcome back to Programmers Mode. Today we are diving into a React hooks that can help optimize your applications using useCallback and useMemo. These hooks are powerful tools to help manage performance and improve efficiency. So, especially in large or say complex apps, but they often cause confusion, like which one to use when. So, let's break it down. In React, we want our applications to be responsive and efficient. However, as our app grows, unnecessary re-renders or expensive computations can slow down things. This is where use callback and use memo comes into picture. They help by memoizing either a function or a value to prevent recalculating or recreating the references like with respect to functions on every render unless there's any kind of dependency changes. So let's explore each one. Let's start with use callback. The use callback hook is used to memoize a function reference. We know that whenever a function reference has been changed, the way objects or arrays reference has been changed, it is treated as a new thing. It is treated as a new value. So if any new thing comes as a dependency, then hook re-renders the things with respect to that dependency array. Let's go to example to understand it bit better. In this example, use callback memoizes the handle click handler function. Okay, so it only changes when the specified dependencies do. So why this is helpful? Let's take a practical example to understand the same. Okay, say you have a button that calls handle click whenever that particular button is clicked. Use callback ensures that handle click is recreated only when it's necessary, avoiding the redundant or say unnecessary re-renders in the buttons component, which can keep things running smoothly. Let's move to use memo. While use callback is for memoizing functions, the function references that we talked about, the array object references that we talked about, use memo is for memoizing computed values. Say you are iterating on a large number of array, and out of that, based on some logic, you are computing or say getting kind of value out of it. Let's move to its example. Here, useMemo memoizes the filtered list. So it only recalculates if items of this filtered list changes. Okay, so this is specially useful for expensive computations. Okay, if calculating filtered list is resource intensive, then you probably don't want it to rerun on every renders, right? So with use memo, React keeps the previous value and only recalculates it when necessary. Let's look at the key differences of the same. Here, as we can see, useBack can be utilized to memoize a function reference, and here useMemo can be utilized to memoize a computed value. They both return its respective stable function and computed value. Now, use cases for use callback is we can pass functions as a prop, okay, like event handlers. For useMemo, caching values from complex calculation. So with respect to dependency changes in use callback, it recreates function when dependencies change. For use memo, it recalculates the value. Now choosing between use callback and use memo. So we can use callback when you are passing a function to a child component and you want to avoid triggering unnecessary re-renders. Use memo when you have an expensive calculations and you want to save the result until dependencies change. Here's the catch. We have compared it in previous slide. It doesn't mean that they both can't be used together. In this example, so filter items is memoized with use callback, and then we use memo to memoize the result of calling filter item. So this approach keeps both the function and the value stable, minimizing the unnecessary computations as well as unnecessary re-renders. And there you have it. By using useCallback and useMemo strategically, you can optimize your React applications effectively. If you found this video helpful, please give it thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on future updates. We'll meet again in next video with an amazing topic. Until then, take care and thanks for watching.